Hey, it's Mikey from Rockin' K, and as you can see, it is dark. We just got in. We just finished up moving dirt, and yeah, we'll tell you all about that. That's coming up. Hey, so we had a little bit of work to do today. What we did was broke out the truck and the trailer and the tractor. We had somebody who needed some dirt. So we went ahead and went to one of the other properties here, and we had plenty of dirt on that property. So we spent part of the day this afternoon scraping the ground and loading that dirt into the trailer, then driving it over. From here, it's only like 2 or 3 towns over, but that's if we go on the Autobahn. But I didn't want to go down the Autobahn with a trailer load of dirt because the dirt could fly out and kind of, it's not good. It's a high-speed road. So what we did was we took back roads over to the area that we needed to dump it at. And we did three trailer loads that way. Going the one direction was a little long. But coming back, we would come back on the Autobahn. So it was a productive day. We chose to do it instead of working on the trees because we had the temperature swing. Well, yes, you can see my breath here in the workshop right now. It was rather warm. Something like 10 degrees Celsius. So I don't know, that's got to be in the 40s Fahrenheit. So everything was thawed out. It's been warm for the last couple of days, which stops us from working in the fields because the fields are all soft. And in fact, we went out there the other day to grab some of the tree branches and stuff that were left, and the tractor just sunk in the dirt. So we couldn't do any of the tree pruning or anything like that, and we were kind of a little bit on hold for some of the stuff with the renovation work, which hopefully we're good to go now. But so next week I think we're moving on the renovation work. But let me show you what we got into today. There's not much talking until the end when we finally wrapped up for the day. And so yeah, let me show you what we got into.
So we were able to get 3 loads today. As you can see, it's mixed dirt. This here was a really good sized load, this last one.
All right, so like she was saying, that's 3rd load. It was an adventure today because, you know, we're towing through all these tight spaces, you know, and getting in here. But all in all, it wasn't that bad. The first go around, we had to do a little turning around, but then we learned a route that we could actually only have to back down into this driveway. So it worked out great. And yeah, we got a lot of dirt here. It's enough that she can go ahead and pull this up from the front of it and kind of level it out, and then
start pulling towards the back,
and we can put it towards the back. So yeah, I think that's a win. So now
I know she's happy about it.
It's almost 5. It's like dinner time,
and it's getting cold.
So let's head home.
All right.
So we just dropped off a load of dirt.
Last load for the day.
Yep. Now we're headed home. Well, to the other place first to get the
tractor.
The tractor that we loaded this with. And then it's only like 1.5 kilometers to the house from there, if that. So, but yeah, easy work when you have machines and you have stuff. And especially now that we found a nice easy way in, it wasn't so bad. But when we were trying to find our way in, you know, the first time we had to zigzag, you know, because there wasn't barely enough length to get the truck turned around because of the way the driveway for this property is. It's kind of shaped like a Y, but facing the wrong way to back into it. So instead of having to turn the truck around, we found a farm road that actually went around the property, and then we were able to cut across the property and then back down the driveway. It worked out great. We put a little bit of ruts in her lawn, like, you know, like yay deep, but that's because we were really heavy. So the trailer is rated for 2,700 kilos. The truck weighs about that. So we were probably rolling probably close to 6,000 kilos total. And yeah, that's heavy, especially for driving across the lawn. But like Rachel was saying, we got 3 loads in there, and so that gives her enough dirt to start leveling it out and making her little area there. She's gonna want to plant some trees and stuff, so I think what's gonna happen is she's gonna bring in her planters and stuff that are going to be in the ground, and then what we'll do is we'll put the dirt down in around this so that
it retains the water and their roots better.
Right, so that it retains everything in there, and it just makes it easier and less dirt, because she's going to want topsoil to grow the plants and stuff in. I think the plants are going to be like bush type plants and tree, you know, smaller trees. So her plan is to get something like the diameter of a 55-gallon drum and put that in the ground and plant inside of it. And then basically we'll come back, because believe me, we have a lot of dirt, and we'll take that dirt and we'll put that dirt in there for her. It'll get easier and easier, because as we put the dirt in, we're gonna bring by a compactor, and we're gonna basically like steamroll it, but it's with this vibrating compactor. Not one of the ones with the foot that's kunk, 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 kunk. It's
self-walking.
It looks like a lawnmower, and it just has a flat plate on it, and it vibrates. It'll allow us to kind of like, you almost like mow the lawn, and it packs down the soil, so that we'll be able to back the trailer onto that stuff and get further and further in, And of course, the more we get compacted there, the easier it's going to be. We're going to have a larger area to actually get in there with the trailer. So hopefully when she gets home, she sees her dirt, she's all happy, and that would be great. Hopefully she's happy with the amount that we got her for today. I do think it's a really good start to where she really doesn't have to worry about like lining up to that little curb that was there. She can kind of line up to the curb and kind of get a meter or two out there of dirt so that she has a nice level spot. Yep. Hey, a friend in need, right? So
Yeah, she had an old deck there, and the support beams underneath it rotted out, and it fell in, and it was dangerous, and she wanted to get rid of it. So she pulled all the wood out and used it. She's using it for firewood, and then we're filling it in for her because she didn't want to build another deck. But she'll be able to use that area once we get it compacted. She'll be able to use that area for a picnic table or sit in the area, or she'll even be able to put her car there if she needs to.
yeah, that was the plan on compacting it, and her planting the trees were going to act like a retention.
Yeah.
To retain the dirt, because it's as you saw, it's a little bit of a drop off there, and so by the time we're finished, like at the back, it's probably going to be depth wise, it's probably going to be the better part of 4 or 5 feet, or like a meter and a half, depending upon which measurement system you use.
Yep.
But if she puts the plants in there, the root system of the plants basically are going to act like anchors so that the earth doesn't want to slide. Erosion and stuff can still take place because, hey, running water is a powerful thing.
Yeah.
It made the Grand Canyon, right?
Exactly.
So,
and we figured we'd show y'all some views on the way back home.
this is our lovely view on the way home. It is near sunset because we are fairly far north. It's not even quite 5, but yeah, so
Yeah, it's like 10 minutes to 5.
not a bad day.
It didn't rain on us. It was warm earlier. It's getting chilly now that the sun's going down. We didn't get a lot of sun, but it came out a couple times.
Yeah, we're dipping down into the 30s now. So it's about 9 degrees Celsius-ish. So but it's been an adventure today. Everything went smooth. And, you know, when you were watching me do the, you know, doing the dirt work with the tractor, she's a powerful little tractor. She's only 26 horsepower, but she's also a diesel, and she also has some really low gears. So it worked out great. The only downfall is, and you saw I was going really light, is while it is fairly balanced when it comes to rear end weight, we were picking up quite a bit of dirt. So I had to be graceful with my machine operation. And once I get the additional ballast on the tractor, it's going to be way better. And I can be a little more aggressive with the way I drive the tractor. But yeah, so
The other thing is the soil we're moving is clay, and it's wet. So it's really, really heavy. And it's also very hard to dig up because it's clay.
yep. But we're on the wonderful Autobahn in Germany. However, we're towing a trailer.
So you can't go over 100.
Yep. So you are limited to 100 kilometers an hour when you're pulling a trailer. So we have to tiptoe on the way home. We can't go fast.
But that's what cruise control is for.
Yep. But I think we're going to let you guys go on this one. It has been a wonderful day. We got a bit done.
It's been a good week. We've got a lot done.
Yeah.
Just none of it was like in the house because it's been raining.
It's been side work all week. So, and along with this is kind of not not on the homestead. It's on somebody else's homestead, and believe me, it is a homestead.
And she's a widower, so she really appreciates the help.
She solely heats her house with wood. She has a wood stove. It was a like summer type cabin that they winterized. It is definitely a homestead.
Yeah.
She's got a good bit of land there. But hey, we got to help each other out, right? Us homesteaders have to kind of stick together. If we don't, we're not going to get anything done. So we're going to let you guys go. We've been rambling on for a little bit, about almost 10 minutes. So, and sticking with my motto, if you're thinking about family, you're thinking about friends, give them the what's up or the WhatsApp. You know you'd love to hear from them too. And until the next one, auf Wiedersehen.
Like and subscribe.
Definitely. Cheers.